everybody. All right, so one more little bite. What are we looking? Oh,
today we have rice treat pops.
Oh,
that's what they're called. They're by a brand called Vivant, I think.
Okay.
They say chocolatey dipped rice treat pop.
Okay.
This one is cookies and cream. And then this one is s'mores.
All right.
And then the last one is caramel or caramel, if you say it that way. I say it caramel.
So do I. So that makes two of us in the world, at least.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, those are our three little treats for today. So I think it's supposed to be like a Rice Krispie treat type situation, but dipped in chocolate and very decadent dessert kind of thing.
Yeah, these are definitely desserts, you guys.
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
What
like,
do we
these
try
all seem like
first?
very nice combinations. Yeah, what should we try?
Yeah, I think let's try the caramel. I think let's go from least messy to most messy.
Oh, that's a good.
So the caramel just has this little like chocolatey but different colored drizzle on it, but it doesn't look like it's sticky and it doesn't have any crumbly things that are falling off like the other two do.
Yeah.
So let's see here. We got these at our local big box store. Oh, they have an extra tape. They really want to make sure that it's.
Hey, could you hand me the tag? Let me see if I can read off the information for everybody.
There you go. Absolutely. Love that.
Okay, oh.
I try to get into this little, it feels like
These
an
don't
escape
have-
room in a treat.
You don't have nutritional information.
Oh, it must be one where you have to like look it up online.
Okay, I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna just put this aside, you guys. We'll pick them up after we're done filming, don't worry. But, I guess, it contains egg, milk, and soy.
Yeah, so it tells you about like allergens, but you know, some very small packaged things don't have the nutritional panel on them. And this seems to definitely be that case.
This does have cocoa powder, but they do call it chocolatey coating, and cocoa powder is not high up there. Actually, sugar is first.
So it has a little bit of cocoa in it.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right, I'll take a bite out of the corner.
Yeah, I'll take a bite off the opposite corner. Oh, it's not. I thought it was gonna be Cocoa Krispies. It's not. It's like a shell.
Yeah, they're chocolatey dipped.
Yeah.
So they have a chocolate dip on the outside. I have to say, I'm not getting a lot of caramel flavor.
Yeah.
It, to me, kind of tastes like a very sweet Rice Krispie treat dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not getting the caramel at all. Like, is this the only caramel on there? Because that would be, that is not enough caramel to actually come through at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Here,
not
I'll
bad.
put this one aside. Let me see if I can get
Yeah.
another one of these
Yeah, I'll think about my score.
open. While I'm getting these open, do you want to read us our fan mail today?
Yeah, sure.
I know this is a little out of order, guys,
Yeah.
but they've taped them and they're really hard to get open.
All right. So this is to Maxwell, and this is from Todd H. Hi, Todd. And this is through the mailbox on our website. And hey, you guys, if you want to, send us a letter, then go to seriouslycereal.org and click the mailbox button. It has the numbers on it. It has a little mailbox. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't even really have to give us your name. And you just ask us a question, and we might answer it on the show. Todd writes, "Dude, have you ever reviewed spoons? They're essential cereal gear. I know you switched to melamine bowls from ceramic, but have you tried different spoons?" Well, I will say, Todd, one thing is, depending on the cereal, spoons don't have to be essential if you're a snacker.
That's very true.
Although for some it might be maybe recommended, because some of those can get pretty sticky. But, no, we have not tried different spoons. I think the closest we've got to reviewing, cereal accessories is when Jennifer and I believe, reviewed these little sippy bowls. They were bowls with little straws.
Do you remember the cereal straws, too, that were made of cereal themselves?
Yeah, that's true. I guess that kind of counts.
I think that would be considered a cereal accessory, though it was made of cereal.
I haven't considered reviewing spoons. Maybe that could be a fun little special. I don't know if it could be the full length of the Cereal Detective, but yeah, looking at different spoons, that could be interesting. If we did the research.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Thank you for the cool idea, Todd. I don't dislike that. Maybe, we'll see what we can do. We'll keep that in mind.
Back a long time ago, I once got a spoon out of a cereal box that was color change. That was, I believe, Trix, because it had the little Trix guy on it.
Yeah, Fruit Loops was doing, I think, a mail-in thing with that. Or was it in the box? And we actually featured.
I think they've done both, actually, because this was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I think also more
they
recently
brought it back.
that was a pretty pretty 5 out of 5 spoon.
I feel like that one was a color-changing spoon too, was it?
I think so, because I think they were kind of bringing back like the color change ones that they did, and the ones I remember are from like the 90s, the early 2000s. Yeah. All right.
But,
so I have
these
escape room treats open.
All right.
They were locked up like an escape room. Okay, so continuing in our least messy to most messy. Okay. This is the s'mores one.
Okay.
You want to take a bite of that guy?
I'll try and get the marshmallows at the bottom here.
There is one marshmallow that fell off. I'm going to eat it.
So graham. Okay, this part has more graham cracker. This part has more marshmallow. I'll try the marshmallows. Alright, there you go.
Okay. Let's see here.
Okay, I'm getting more of the marshmallow, like a little bit of that, like, creaminess, but the graham cracker is kind of lost. It kind of blends into the rice of the Rice Krispie. I'm not really getting, like, a...
It tastes the same to me. It tastes exactly the same as the last one, at least to me.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. Just, like, maybe a slightly more marshmallow taste. Like, I feel like they should have, like, put some of, like, what makes these crispy bars, crispy lollipops, like, whatever, like, they should have put some of the caramel and the marshmallow, like, in the actual, Rice Krispie treat itself, instead of just limiting it to, like, outside of them.
I'm not getting any flavor from the inside. It's just like a normal crispy treat. It's kind of like they've done the varieties and topped them with different things, and that's the flavor. I thought that the inside Rice Krispie treat would be like a flavor.
Yeah, it's more
but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, it's more like an appearance thing. It's really
like an outer topping. Okay, so this is the cookies and cream. This is the most messy one because it has all these like little Oreo-looking pieces on the outside. I'll let you take the first bite of that
sides too,
before it starts exploding.
Oh, this does make me think that this maybe could be a little bit more obvious, but it's also chocolate.
I fear it'll be exactly the same. But that's okay. I think part of that, you know, the chance for this sort of situation where it's just different toppings but all the same is part of why we did these in one episode.
Yeah.
Because they're really the same treat, just slight different varieties. Okay.
Oh. Once you chew it up, you don't even really notice it. It's a slightly different chocolate taste. It's slightly less bitter, I guess, because of the cookie. But even the cookie themselves, you might have noticed one of the little crumbs fell and I just picked it up and popped it into my mouth. But it has the same, pretty much the same texture as a Rice Krispie treat. It's like, it crumbles a little bit easily. It doesn't really have a lot of crunch. It's
because of how much cookie they've put on top, I feel like this one, a little bit of that cookies and cream type flavor comes through for me in the bite.
Yeah.
Whereas the other two, nothing.
Yeah, a little bit of like a cream
so there's that
taste to it, like a little bit of
but
like a
it is the same treat, it would appear.
Creamy taste.
Yeah, but same treat, different topping. I love Rice Krispie treats. I love sweets. I have quite a sweet tooth. I don't love these.
Yeah.
They're actually a little too sweet, a little too decadent, and I only had one bite of each.
Yeah, I think for all of them...
That's a lot.
Yeah, agreed. And I think for all of them, I think I can just give them a universal 2. Like, it's a fine chocolate treat. If you like chocolate, and you like Rice Krispie treats, you like chocolate-dipped Rice Krispie treats, there you go. But don't feel the need to pick up all 3 of them to see, does this one have like a caramel taste? Does this one have like a graham cracker? No.
They don't.
They're pretty much entirely exactly the same.
And there is a phone number on the bottom of the tag if you wanted nutritional information, if you need the calories, the carbs, the added sugar, that sort of thing. They have a 1-800 number.
Okay, you know what? Wait, you know what? Actually, no. I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta knock down my score to a 1, because I don't like that you have to, like, look up the nutrition. That's...
Yeah.
They should have just made a bigger tag. I mean, the tag is already so big as is. They should have just made it a little bigger so they can fit the nutritional...
They really...
should have just put it... They could have put the nutritional information where they have the information for the cell phone number.
Yeah, they
so
really...
why is it a cell phone number?
It's not a cell phone number. It's a 1-800 number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's still, like... Couldn't it be, like, a website or, like...
They really should have it online. It may be listed somewhere online because a lot of folks do like to add things to little databases of nutritional information. It does irritate me. There's some other brands, like some of like the original Slim Jim, you know, those meat sticks.
Yeah.
They don't have the information on them. That's actually often with those kind of like meat snacks, which sounds weird, but it's a whole category of snack, meat snack.
Like beef.
I don't love it. It always kind of irritates me when I look at something. I'm like, but it's supposed to. I just want the information.
Yeah.
You know, the information isn't good or bad. It's just information.
Yeah. So you know what, you guys? Since this is a Little Bites, I'll just say the treats themselves I could give a 2, but because they don't have the nutritional information and they probably could have. I'm gonna give us a 1.
They definitely could have, and I agree. I think probably a 1 for me, just because like this is a thing I should really like, and I don't really like it.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys, but hey, you know what?
Just our honest opinion.
And you know, that's why we try all 3, so that you know that you guys know this sort of thing.
No, and if you like it, awesome.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.
Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously, cereal.